Good morning students, welcome back to Share Maths channel. Now in this video I am posting the most IMP Maths1A 2 marks problems with solutions. ఇక్కడ ఈ వీడియోలో పోస్ట్ చేసే 2 మార్క్స్ అన్ని వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ విత్ సొల్యూషన్ కూడా పక్కనే ఉంది. మీరు ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసుకోండి అన్ని సమ్స్ మీకు క్వశ్చన్ ఉన్నాయో లేదో, ఏదైనా రాకపోతే కనుక ఇందులో ఆన్సర్ చేసి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకోండి. సో ఈ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ని కనుక మీరు ప్రిపేర్ అయితే డెఫినెట్లీ యూ విల్ అటెంప్ట్ ఆల్ ద 2 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ద ఎగ్జామినేషన్ ఇఫ్ ద పేపర్ ఈజ్ ఈజీ. పేపర్ విల్ బి ఈజీ. పేపర్ ఈజీగా ఉంటే కనుక మీరు అన్ని 2 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్స్ని అటెంప్ట్ చేసేయచ్చు. ఇన్ కేస్ ద పేపర్ ఈజ్ టఫ్, ఇఫ్ ఎనీ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద 2 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆర్ 2 sums are tough, then you can attempt only 8 to 9 problems. Okay, let us see the problems. The first one from the topic functions. If a is equal to -2 -1 0 1 2 and f a to b is a surjection defined by f of x is equal to x square plus x plus 1, then find b. The most important 2 marks question, very important sum. Simply substituting all values here, -2 -1 0 1 2, and here so here you have to write the point b is equals to f of a. This is the very important point. For writing this point you will get the 1 mark here. Compulsory you have to write this point. Okay, see the second problem. So this is also the same model. If a is equals to 0 pi by 6 pi by 4 pi by 3 pi by 2 and f a to b is a surjection defined by f of x is equal to cos x, then find b. The most important question, this is also the very important question. Simply substituting all these values in the given function f of x is equal to cos x and writing that b is equal to f of a, will get the 1 mark in the examination. Okay, since the condition, since f is a surjection, range is equals to codomain. Okay, this is the second one. This is the most important model from the topic functions. And next, f is equals to 1 to 2 minus 3 3 minus 1, then find these values 2 plus f and root f. Very easy question, essay question related, most important question. And next one, this is the same model. If f is equal to 1 to 2 minus 3 3 minus 1, then find the values of the 2f and f square. This is also most important question. Okay, see the next one. Now coming to the domains, if find the domain of the function square root of 9 minus x square. Just writing this condition will get the 1 mark here. Okay, and find the domain of the function square root of 16 minus x square, and find the domain of the function square root of x square minus 25. Find the domain of the function square root of x square minus 3x plus 2. Answers is given here. Answers kuda ikkade unnayi. Okasari answer kuda check cheskoni and then practice. Next one, find the domain of the function log of x square minus 4x plus 3. Find the domain of 1 by square root of x square minus a square. Find the domain of square root of 4x minus x square. Find the domain of square root of 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Okay, these are all the domain problems. Next one, find the domain of the 1 by x square minus 1 into x plus 3. Find the domain of this function. Okay, so these are the domain related questions, or are the very important sums. Now coming to the matrices, నేను ఇక్కడ మోస్ట్ IMP క్వశ్చన్స్ అయితే పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను. If x minus 3 2a minus 8 z plus 2 6 is equals to 5 2 minus 2a minus 4, then find the values of the x y z a. Very important problem, the most important question. Okay, and this one, if x minus 1, these two matrices are equal, then what are the values of the x y z a? Same model, the most important question. Okay, now the next one, if a is equal to this one, b is equal to this one, find the matrix 3b, find the value of the 3b minus 2a, the most important model. Okay, next one, if a is equals to 1 2 3 4, b is equal to 3 8 7 2, and 2x plus a is equals to b, then find this value. Find the matrix x matrix, the most important question. Okay, next one, if AB two matrices are given, find the matrix A plus B. Very easy question. Next one, define the trace of the matrix, find the trace of the given matrix. Very important question. This is last year 2021 2 marks question. Define trace of the matrix. What is the trace of the matrix? Trace of the matrix, square matrix, is nothing but the sum of the elements of the principal diagonal. Just simply I have to add the elements of the diagonal. That is, what is the principal diagonal here? These 3 elements. this is the principal diagonal. 1 minus 1 1. The elements containing the part 1 minus 1 1 is the principal diagonal of the given matrix. Okay, so sum of the elements, just adding these two values, 1 minus 1 plus 1, that is equal to 1. That is nothing but the trace of the matrix. Trace of the matrix means simply have to write the definition as sum of the elements of the principal diagonal. What is the principal diagonal here? This is the principal diagonal. Okay, see the next one. Very easy question. If A is equals to I0 0 I, then what is A square? A square is nothing but A into A. Simply multiplying the matrix A by the matrix A to get the value A square. Okay, what is the real rule here? Multiply these values. First we have to multiply the first row by the first column, next to first row by the second column. These two are the elements. Next second row by the first column, next to second row by the second column. These two are the next two elements. Okay, this is the product rule. Next one, if A is equals to 4 minus 1k, A square is equal to 0, then what is the value of the k? A square is equal to 0 square. A square is equal to 0 means finding the A square matrix and equating that value to 0 and equating the corresponding elements here to get the value of the k. A square is nothing but A into A, multiplying the values, but given that A square is equal to 0 0 0 0, equating that and just equate the corresponding elements. 8 plus 4k is equal to 0, then the value of the k becomes minus 2. Okay, if A is equals to 2 minus 4 minus 5 3, then find the values of the A plus A dash and A into A dash. What is A plus A dash? What is A dash first? A dash is nothing but the transpose of the given matrix. How to find the transpose? Simply we convert the first row as the first column and second row as the second column. That is the transpose. Writing the first row 2 minus 4 as the first column and writing the second row minus 5 comma 3 as the second column. Okay, so this is the value of the A dash. Now A plus A dash, adding the two matrices, A into A dash, multiplying the two matrices. That's the most important question. Next one, if A is equal to this matrix, B is equal to this one, verify that AB whole dash is equals to B dash into A dash. So AB whole dash is equal to B dash into A dash. First AB, multiplying the AB matrices. Then what is AB whole dash? Whole dash, that is finding the transpose. What is the transpose? Writing the first row as the, taking the first row as the first column, taking the first row as the first column and second row as the second column. Okay, this is the AB whole dash. And what is RHS? B dash into A dash. B dash, transpose of the B matrix. A dash, transpose of the A matrix. Now multiplying the two matrices. See the answers. 15 minus 28, 4 minus 18. 15 minus 28, 4 minus 18. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. That's all. This is the answer. Now the next one. If A is equals to this one is given, this is the symmetric matrix, then what is the value of the k? What is the meaning of the symmetric matrix? If A transpose is equals to A, then the matrix is said to be the symmetric. Okay, simply finding the A transpose matrix and A matrix and equating the two matrices here to get the value of the x. Next, if define skew symmetric matrix, if this is the skew symmetric matrix, then what is the value of the x? What is the meaning of the skew symmetric matrix? A dash is equals to minus A. A dash is equals to minus A. That is A matrix minus A transpose. Equating the two values, then we get that x is equals to 2. Okay, this is the next one. Most important question. Det is equals to 45. Then what is the x value? Very easy question. Most important. Find the determinant of this matrix. Find the determinant of this matrix. Finding the det value, simply finding the det value, answer is equal to minus 8. That's all. Next one, find the adjoint and inverse of the matrix A is equal to 2 minus 3, 4, 6. So adjoint is equal to formula. If suppose the matrix A is equals to A, B, C, D, then its adjoint is equal to formula simply D minus B minus C A. So this is the formula for the adjoint A. Okay, and what is A inverse? A inverse formula, before this one we have to place the value 1 by det A. A inverse is equal to 1 by det A into adjoint A. Adjoint A is equal to this one formula, D minus B minus C A. So applying that formula here to get the answer. So adjoint A is equals to, this is D minus B minus C A, and A inverse is equal to 1 by det A into adjoint A. Okay, Same model, find the inverse. Inverse is equal to formula to the 2 by 2 matrix. 1 by det A into D minus B minus A. 1 by D det A into adjoint A. Next one, find the rank of the matrix. Very very important concept. Finding the det value and then taking the 2 by 2. This here we get the det is equal to 0. Again taking the 2 by 2 matrix, that is also det equal to 0. Then taking the 1 by 1 matrix, det is equals to 0. Det not equal to 0, so rank is equals to 1. And find the rank of the matrix. If we get the det is equal to 0, then taking the 2 by 2 matrix and finding the det value. Okay, here to this one det is equal to 0. Now take the 2 by 2 matrix, but here det not equal to 0, so rank is equals to 2. Okay, understand all of you? So the questions from the matrices are completed. These are the questions from the addition of the vectors. So the first question, find the unit vector in the direction of the vector a bar is equal to 2i plus 3j plus k. Okay, unit vector of the given vector. The formula is equals to a bar by mod a bar. Very very easy question, but very very important. Okay, see the next one. Find the vector in the direction of the a bar has magnitude is equal to 7. Okay, has magnitude is equal to 7 means the formula is equals to, first I am finding the unit vector. What is the unit vector? A bar by mod a bar. Unit vector means magnitude is equals to 1. But what is the given question? We want the vector with magnitude is equal to 7. Magnitude is equals to 7 means simply multiplying the unit vector by the number 7. That is here the formula is equal to 7 into a bar by mod a bar. Okay, a bar by mod a bar is the unit vector. Magnitude is equals to 1. But here we want the vector having magnitude is equal to 7. That is multiplying this unit vector by the number 7. So that is 7 into a bar by mod a bar. That's all. That is the answer. Unit vector into 7. Okay. Next, find the unit vector in the direction of a plus b. Very very easy question. A plus b by mod a plus b. Find the unit vector in the direction of the opposite direction of a plus b plus c. So finding the a plus b plus c, this mod a plus b plus c, and opposite unit vector is equals to a bar plus b bar plus c bar by mod a bar plus b bar plus c bar, and minus of. Opposite direction means you have to take the minus sign. In the same direction means there is no need to take the minus sign. In the opposite direction means you have to take the minus sign. Okay, this is the important point here. Next one. Very very important to math question, the most important sum. If a bar b bar two matrices are collinear, then what are the values of the m comma n? Very very important sum. Okay, next, if a bar b bar are two vectors collinear, then what are the values of the lambda comma mu? Most important questions. These are very very important sums. Okay, next one, find the vector equation. Find the vector equation of the line passing through the vector 2i plus j plus 3k parallel to the one 4i minus 2j plus 3k. Formula r bar is equals to a bar plus dv bar, and this is the answer. For writing the formula here you will get the 1 mark, and for substituting these two you will get the another mark. Okay, important sum. Next one, find the vector equation of the line passing through the two vectors. The formula is r bar is equals to 1 minus t into a bar plus t into b bar, and substituting the two vectors here. For writing the formula you will get the 1 mark, and for substituting the values you will get the second mark. Okay, next one, find the vector equation of the plane passing through the vectors a bar b bar c bar. This is the formula for the plane. R bar is equal to 1 minus s minus t into a bar plus s b bar plus t c bar. Now substituting the a bar b bar c bar vectors here in this one. Same one, three vectors are given here. What is the vector equation of the plane? That is r bar is equals to 1 minus s minus t into s b bar plus a bar plus s b bar plus t c bar. Simply replacing the three vectors. What is the first vector? A bar is equal to 0, since the point is equal to 0 0 0 here, and second one is equals to 0 5 0 means 5j. Third one 2 0 1 means 2i plus k. Okay, now replacing the values here to get the answer. Next, from the topic product of vectors. Okay, the first problem, if a bar is equal to this one, b bar is equal to this one, then show that a plus b and a minus b are perpendicular. What is the perpendicular vectors condition? If a bar comma b bar are perpendicular, then the condition is a bar dot b bar is equal to 0. Okay, a bar dot b bar is equal to 0, then the vectors are perpendicular. So what is given? Show that a bar plus b bar and a bar minus b bar are perpendicular. First I am finding the vectors a bar plus b bar and a bar minus b bar, and finding the dot product of these two vectors, that is equal to 0. Therefore det value is equal to 0, dot product is equal to 0, and the vectors are perpendicular. Most important question. Next one, if modulus of a plus b is equal to modulus of a minus b, then what is the angle between the vectors a bar and b bar? Okay, this condition is given. Now first squaring on both sides. Now expand the values, then we get that a dot b is equal to 0. A dot b is equal to 0 means a is perpendicular to b. A is perpendicular to b, b means angle is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. Next one, if the vectors are perpendicular to each other, then what is the value of the lambda? The most important mass question, very very important sum. If the vectors are perpendicular, then simply det is equal to 0. Dot product is equal to 0. Dot product is equal to 0 means we get that lambda is equal to 3. Same procedure. This is also very very important problem. If the two vectors are perpendicular, then what is the value of the lambda? Simply doing the det is equal to 0, a dot b is equal to 0, then we get the lambda values. Okay. Now see the next one. Find the angle between the two vectors. What is the angle between the two vectors formula? Cos theta is equals to a bar dot b bar by mod a into mod b. Okay, this is the formula. Find the angle between the vectors. This also same vector. Find the angle. This also same problem. Find the angle between the planes. Here planes equations are given. The formula is here. Cos theta is equal to n1 bar dot n2 bar by mod n1 bar into mod n2 bar. Here we take these two vectors as n1 bar comma n2 bar. In this question, the two vectors are directly given, which are taken as a bar comma b bar. But here r dot n is equal to p, this is the equation. So we take these two vectors as n1 bar and n2 bar, and this is the formula, and substituting the values. Okay, this is the problem. Next one. Find the area of the parallelogram. Find the area of the parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given. The most important mass question, area of the parallelogram. The formula is equals to modulus of a cross b. Finding the a cross b value, and therefore area of the parallelogram is equal to mod a cross b. Most important sum. Next one, find the area of the parallelogram whose diagonals are given. These two are very very important. If the diagonals are given, then the formula is equals to half into d1 cross d2 under modulus. If the given vectors are the sides of the parallelogram, then formula is equal to mod a cross b. If the given vectors are the diagonals of the parallelogram, then formula is equal to half mod a cross b. This is very very important here. Adjacent sides means formula a cross b. There is no 1 by 2 before this formula. In case of the diagonals, this formula becomes half mod a cross b. Okay. Next one. Find the unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing the vectors. So unit vector, this is a very very important problem, and this question is the last year 2021 question. Find the unit vector of the plane containing the vectors a bar comma b bar. Okay, first we have to find the a cross b vector, then mod a cross b, and the required unit vector is equal to a cross b by mod a cross b. This is the formula. This is the unit vector of the plane containing perpendicular to the plane containing a bar b bar. This is the unit vector perpendicular to a bar comma b bar, plane containing the vectors a bar comma b bar. Okay. Next one. If a bar b bar two vectors are given, find the sin theta value. Okay. Simply finding the sin theta is equals to formula mod a cross b by mod a mod b. Finding the a cross b value, mod a cross b value, mod a mod b, and substituting all values here in this one to get the sin theta value. Next one. Find the area of the triangle having adjacent sides. Okay. Area of the triangle half mod a cross b. Find the a cross b. Find the value of the mod a cross b. Simply finding this value. Okay. Now coming to the transformations, trigonometry applications. Okay. The first one, find the period of the function. Very very important sums. Finding the period is the most important concept. Find the period. Find the period. Find the period. These are the period problems. Find the cosine function whose period is equal to 7. Find the sine function whose period is equal to 2 by 3. Okay. Next one. Find the maximum and minimum values of the function. Find the maximum and minimum values of the function. Find the maximum and minimum values of the function. The most important one, this one also. Find the range. ఇవన్నీ మోస్ట్ ఫ్రీక్వెంట్లీ రిపీటింగ్ క్వశ్చన్స్. ఇవి కనుక చూసుకుంటే మీరు చాలా బాగా రాస్తారు ఎగ్జామ్ని. అన్నీ మిస్ చేయకుండా ఒకసారి చూసుకోండి. ఫైండ్ ద వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ద సైన్ 330 cos 120 cos 2 plus cos 210 plus sin 300. Show that this value is equals to 1 by 2. Show that cos 340 cos 40 plus sin 200 sin 140 is equals to 1 by 2. Next, The most important sum. Prove that cos 9 plus sin 9 by cos 9 minus sin 9 is equal to cot 36. If tan theta is equal to cos 11 plus sin 11 by cos 11 minus sin 11, then find theta if theta is in the third quadrant. Okay. Next, prove that sin 50 minus sin 70 plus sin 10 equal to 0. Show that cos 42 plus cos 78 plus cos 162 is equal to 0. Prove that tan 50 minus tan 40 is equal to 2 tan 10. Prove that tan 70 minus tan 20 is equal to tan 50. Answers are given here. Very easy questions. Let's check the answers all of you. Next one. If tan 20 is equal to lambda, then show that this value is equal to 1 minus lambda square by 2 lambda. The most important question. Find the value of the cos 48, cos 12. Prove that this value is equal to, find this value, cos square a minus sin square b, sin square a minus cos square b. Okay. A cos theta minus b sin theta is equal to c. Then show that a sin theta plus b cos theta is equal to that one. Same process this one also. Next, hyperbolic, the last topic of the 1A 2 marks. If sin hx is equal to this, then show that x is equal to log 3 plus 2. Most important sums. In this hyperbolic, we have the very less questions, but all are very important. Okay. Total questions is equal to, I am posting here only 10 questions on this topic. Only 10 questions. All are most important. Once check all these problems. Under it must questions అయితే బాగా prepare అవ్వండి. Definitely you will attempt all the questions when you prepare these questions. Okay.